So I'm getting ready to watch episode 19 of Death Note. And at the end of episode 18, they introduced a couple new characters. One is a con man, the other one is a thief. And I got kind of excited, like we're going to have some kind of grand caper now that L is going to mastermind and unfold with these criminal elements that he's introduced to the team. I love a good heist story, and maybe this will be some kind of like modified heist story to figure out what's going on with this corporate company that we now know has the Death Note. And I'm still super curious about who this corporation is, who it is in the corporation that has the Death Note, how they got it. I also want to see what they're going to do with Light in what remains of the story, because aren't we about halfway, or maybe even beyond halfway? Maybe this is the halfway point. Anyway, I want to see what the next chapter in this story has to tell. Also, during the OP, I do like to remind people that I have a Patreon now, and I know some of you are already Patreon members, and I absolutely appreciate that. But a lot of you aren't, and if you just want to check it out and see what's going on over there, well, there is a link in the video description. Okay, so we just got a little recap of what we've had so far, and they're showing us like the supporting members of the team and some of the problems they've had. So I guess they're going to maybe emphasize more of the internal strife. The last episode we had all the issue with the fella that had a wife and a child, and he's commuting, and he's got to make that decision, that choice. So I wonder if they're going to look into another member of the team this week, and if he's slowly going to pare down the membership for some reason. Oh boy, they're really focusing on Matsuda is the name of the episode. Yeah, so that's why they were focusing on Matsuda in that recap there. So maybe this is going to be about him being alienated from the team. Oh, this looks like some kind of daydream thing, or a soap opera or something. Yep. It's Misa Misa making a movie or TV show or something. And because she has the boyfriend Light, she doesn't want to do a fake kiss on camera. Oh, and I kind of forgot Matsuda is playing her manager here. So yeah, kind of cool that they're focusing on what I would call a lesser, almost forgotten character. And he's focusing there on that company. Oh, he's wondering who the next death's going to be, isn't he? Like I had suspected, they do their deaths on Friday so that the market has the weekend to know about it and react on Monday. Well, they're a lot of like Matsuda sort of having these revelries about people saying he's immature and not up to task or not up to par. Uh-oh, her manager's run off. Now the diva is left without a manager. Oh, he wants to do something more meaningful than just be the handler for Misa Misa, who's really pretty irrelevant at this point of the story now that the Death Note's gone from her. Of course, I shouldn't say that so quickly. She'll probably come back into significance or importance before the story's done. Oh, so here is Light asking himself, would I turn into Kira if I had the Death Note? I'm hoping that his own deductive reasoning that he does understand that he was Kira. I'm still waiting for him to deduce that he was Kira and he had amnesia afterwards. I want to see if he wants to try to make it right, try to make amends for his sins, so to speak. I'm starting to wonder if L ever showers. He's looking pretty rough here. And I wonder where they got shackles with such a long chain on them. Like being handcuffed together, but they're handcuffed by like a 9-foot chain or something. Oh. So now... Oh, there's this. They've introduced a new character who's the second greatest detective in the world behind L. And his task is to figure out L's identity. That's interesting. Oh, because the Yotsuba group hired him so that they could use the Death Note to get rid of L. Oh. Oh, this is sinister. It also seems, though, like the Yotsuba group might be the type to take the Shinigami Eyes, but I guess they didn't if they're hiring this Coil guy. So now we got triple dueling detectives or whatever. We got the intellect of Light and L, and then we add this Coil into the mix. L, Coil, and Deneuve. Oh, is Deneuve, the French detective, going to come into play too? I wonder who Deneuve is. I mean, you don't mention Deneuve by name unless he's going to come into the story, do you? Or maybe it's just a throwaway to make Coil seem more real, make the world seem more lived in. So, did he get... He's talking about leaving. Did he get uncuffed somehow? Oh, is that the con man? Oh, was the con man sent to try to uncover Elle's? Yeah, that's the blonde hair. I thought they were doing something stylish. Nope, nope, I was wrong. That's not the con man. Oh, sometimes I struggle to follow the story. I'm sorry, folks. Not to mention my buffering's being terrible this morning. Oh, that's Matsuda. That's Matsuda inside Yatsuba. Okay, boy, was I disoriented for a minute. Oh, the 19th floor. Oh, man, is he going to run up all those steps? You're going to be exhausted by the time you get to the 19th floor. So here's how the con man and the... I like it. The con man and the thief, I guess, come into play when it deals with Coil. Yeah, because he's working in Yatsuba, and of course Matsuda's there. Matsuda. Oh, and he's also suspecting something. I guess it makes sense that perhaps more than one of them have access to the Death Note, so it's not as simple as getting rid of one board member and taking care of the problem. Alright, Matsuda. He's not even... Yeah, he's sweating a little bit. I saw one bead of sweat. You know, me going up 19 flights of stairs, you better have some oxygen tanks waiting for me at the top. Perhaps a stretcher. Oh man, he's eavesdropping at the boardroom. I think he's going to get discovered and it's not going to go well for him. Why does he turn yellow whenever he's concentrating? I like the color coding that they've done with the reds and the blues, but the yellow threw me for a loop. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, I appreciate him for being proactive, but this is going off script. He's not following his assignment. I think it's going to backfire. Oh no! Did he just... Oh no! He just got found out! Uh-oh. What's going to happen now? Is he going to get a beatdown? A corporate beatdown? Security going to get called and he's going to be handcuffed and thrown into shackles? I guess that's redundant. Thrown into a holding cell. Oh, I love the belts. Yatsuba. Oh no, this is not good. I don't know how much help his cover of being Misa Misa's manager is going to have here. Oh, is it a commercial she was shooting? Exactly what I was thinking. You've gone and screwed everything up, Matsuda. Yeah, you know, Elle calling him an idiot's kind of what I was thinking, but I was being more kind because the guy's having some self-doubt, a little bit of a rough time going on. I didn't want to kick the poor fellow while he's down. Wow, he carried a whole lot of cards. But he's still got to explain what is Misa Misa's agent doing listening at a corporate door room. Oh, he's worried about getting a couple of bullets to the back of the head when he's not expecting it or something. Yeah, that's a good question. Is his life worth potentially ruining their sting operation? That's ominous when they say you can answer the phone, but don't you dare tell them where you're at. At least they're letting him answer the phone. That's more than people would normally allow if you're definitely dead. So let's see what Elle has to say. Now, is it normal to hold your cell phone that far from your head? I mean, I'll do speaker and hold it down here, but wow, that is way out there. Maybe it's a thing some people like to do. I also never hold it like this either, so who knows? Money troubles. That might, yeah, it's a good out. You gotta admit, Elle's got quite the intellect on him. I mean, that was never in question. But saying that there's money troubles maybe helps him get out of the sticky situation. Gives him an excuse for being up there. Rather than spying for, you know, the Kira case. He's, okay, I'm getting his con now. his cover is he's saying he's there to try to convince them to get Misa Misa to be in commercials because he needs money badly. That seems pretty believable. And he is really her manager, so he's got that going for him. What if a side effect of his horrible, horrible mission, his failure, what if the side effect is that Misa Misa gets a really lucrative gig and becomes the face of the company that controls Kira? The second Kira becoming the marketing face of the corporate Kira. I love it. Oh man, he's talking about using Matsuda as a sacrifice. Interesting. So they're just going to sit back and see what happens. Yikes. Oh man, sounds like maybe they are going to kill him. This boardroom is as cold as you expect a corporate boardroom to be. Emotionless. I noticed there's 2 empty seats. Are those the people that are like looking after him? The lookouts as he calls them? Yeah, those 2 there. It'd be so funny if he turns this around into a really career-changing gig for Misa Misa. Amane. Oh, her boyfriend. She's so happy to get a message from her boyfriend. He wants to make sure she's safe. Yeah. So she's not with Matsuda, but this is probably the Matsuda phone call saying, come upstairs quick. You got to help me. I want to see how they navigate these waters. 2 phones at the same time. I have been in that situation, and it's frustrating. It gets difficult to keep track of which conversation you're having. At least she likes the idea, even though she doesn't necessarily know what's up. Hopefully her appearance saves Matsuda's life. I don't want Matsuda to die here. Oh, so nice. L does have a plan to save Matsuda. Because there for a while I thought he was just going to let him die to prove a point or something. The first thing she has to tell her corporate sponsors, she doesn't do nudes. Oh my goodness. Corporate sponsorships in Japan may be really different than what I'm used to. Could you imagine if, like, the corporate spokesperson for IBM, their advertising campaign was all around nudes? IBM nudes? Xerox nudes? Oh, man, this is taking a creepy vibe. The corporate men and the young... Oh, man, this is definitely pre-Me Too, isn't it? Very creepy. Trying to use the girls to distract his guards so he can get out of there. I guess this is L's plan? Via light, via Misa Misa? Oh man, that sushi looks good. I've had a little bit of a stomach bug, so I haven't been able to eat good food in about a week. And you can tell by looking at me, I like eating good food. I'm suffering here, guys, suffering. Whoa, is that like a voodoo doll attached to the phone? Is Misa Misa phone? Yeah, so he has, on the upside, he's accomplished something. He has absolutely confirmed that the Yotsuba corporate group is controlling Kira, the Death Note. But I feel like, they already kind of figured that out. What? You must die before they kill you. This is sounding like some crazy stuff. Some suspended animation. Fake your own death to get out of there and then come back to life. Slow your own heartbeat with your ninja concentration or something. Resurrection. Whew. I gotta see how they pull this one off. Oh man, all those old guys just pawing up those young girls. That's sad. What the heck? Oh no! Is he gonna drop dead in the floor there? Drinking himself to death. Uh-oh. He's gonna jump off the balcony. I guess they're gonna catch him down at the bottom with a net or an air mattress or something. But that's 19th floor. That's a long jump. They better have a good net or a good air mattress. What in the heck? She's cheering on his death? There's no way she could possibly know what's up. Or maybe she does. Who knows when she was prepped. This is a great escape plan. I gotta tell you, jumping out of the balcony and getting caught on a big inflatable mattress. Wow, he's pretty athletic to do that handstand drunk. Of course, maybe he's not really drunk, right? Come on, take the fall. Take the fall. I want to see how they catch you. I'd like to see like a giant dog catcher net on a pole and they just catch him in that. Oh, see air mattress. Actually, it looks just like a regular mattress. That was a close call. Like, that mattress was not far out of there. That would have been very easy to miss. I got to give some credit to Matsuda there. He's got cojones the size of watermelons, because there's no way I would have had the fortitude, the testicular fortitude to try that. Even with the horrific suicide, I don't know if you call it a suicide, accidental fall, she still wants to be considered for the commercial. That's a great escape plan, even though it's way too risky for me. The con man. Oh, they even faked the ambulance. Now this is great. They thought it through. This is some Ocean's 11 stuff right there. Huzzah! Golf clap for a plan well made and executed. Oh, what's the thief doing? She smokes a lot. Whew. They even made the headlines. Uh-oh. They still want Miss Amane to be their spokesperson? Is that what this call is about? Oh, he's pretending to be Coil. Or, man, I'm confused. Is he really Coil and the con is being ran on light? Or did L handle Coil as the con man? Oh boy, this is getting deep. It's getting kind of hectic. Sorry, gotta go to the bathroom. Whew, I'm back. I guess that GI distress is as much better as I thought it was. So I guess they're debating this Coil guy, but I don't know. Is the Coil guy even real? Does he even really exist? Is this con man actually Coil, or is Coil the con? I trust nothing and no one at this point. Oh, wow. So the thief changed her outfit at least, and she's not smoking. She looks like Kim Possible a little bit there. So, I mean, he's reached the conclusion I think we all have, is that one of them is Kira. And there it is. That's the end of the episode. And I gotta say, you know, it was a fine episode. I don't know that there's anything really landmark or earth-shattering or anything like that that came through. But, good episode. Interesting, too, that, you know, the first 60-70% of it was kind of dedicated to a nice character study, a look at what I would call a lesser character, a character I didn't spend a lot of time thinking about. So that was nice, but not anything really major happened. I love the plan for Matsuda to get away from his corporate imprisonment, I guess you would say. Of course, I think they could have had a little bit more of a safety net when he jumped off that ledge, but thank goodness it worked out. So we'll see where it goes from here. I want to know what that thief is up to in her leather catsuit, you know, kind of thing. I guess she's going to break in and steal something. I really don't know what's up with Coil, the world's second greatest detective, and the con man pretending to be Coil, or is he Coil, or does Coil even really exist? I don't know, but I'll say I'm proud of you for watching anime, and I'll talk to you again soon.
I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who supports the channel on Patreon. It really means a lot to me. If you might be interested in Patreon perks like early access to videos, uncut reaction videos, ad-free videos, and the opportunity to vote on which anime will be covered in the future, then click on the link in the video description. Thank you.